Hey, welcome back, Israel, to your Caribou Data Science channel. This is Tuesday evening, September the 14th. I'll begin by giving a big shout out to what? That's right, to all 54 people who watched this video yesterday for the country of Israel. And a special big shout out to the 43 people under the age of 18 who watched this video also. I appreciate every single one of you young folks who tune in here. Of course, as always, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. Click on the like button. It'd really be nice to have 54 likes. 54 views and 54 likes today. All right. So anyway, again, that's of course, also don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, as I just said, and maybe most important of all, click on the share button. Share both the Caribou Data Science channel and this video on your Facebook and your Twitter accounts. You can also copy and paste the link to this into an email or text message. Okay, so let's get on with the show. We know that Israel's had had a very aggressive vaccination program, but the thing we have to keep in mind, at least speaking from the U.S. perspective, is that the vaccines used in the U.S. and maybe Israel will not keep you from getting COVID-19. It will reduce the severity of the disease, and by reducing the severity of the disease, it could reduce the number of deaths. But here you can see right now you have 1.1, 1.2 million cases so far, 7,406 deaths. And you can see here, there's a few countries, including the U.S. and Sweden, and Spain, who are seeing an increase in cases beginning in July. You had a huge spike up here for August the 8th for 22,291 cases. But now for the September 13th, and it would drop back down to 11,800. And what about the average? Well, for the 7-day period ending September the 10th, you were averaging 10,155 cases per day. Now you can see an increase in deaths here. Now here's the question: how many of these people were vaccinated, and how many of these people were vaccinated? Okay, that's something I don't think the news media in America wants to talk about. So you can see here. For September the 13th, you had 23 deaths. For the 7-day period ending September the 9th, you were averaging 36 deaths per day. Again, the question is, how many of these cases were vaccinated? Begin the long declining pattern. Last week showed a decrease in the number. Maybe this is the beginning of a new downtrend in COVID-19 cases in Israel. We can only hope so. How many of these people died here were vaccinated? But again, you can see an increase in deaths. Well, last week was a little lower, so it remains to be seen what's going to happen this week. You can see that September's cases are already the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth most cases so far. Okay, we're only halfway through, so unfortunately, there's a pretty good chance September's cases may catch these two numbers right here and move into third place. What about deaths? Well, deaths are still relatively low. On a positive note, their deaths are still below these numbers over here. Okay, but unfortunately, August, September are already above these numbers right here. Okay, so maybe all we can expect for is I think all we can expect is reduced deaths, not a complete elimination of deaths, because the vaccine isn't designed to completely get rid of COVID-19. Okay. If that's the case, then COVID-19 may never go away, which is something we need to begin preparing for. We need to begin preparing for the idea that COVID-19 is never going to go away. There will never be a time when there's no cases and no deaths reported, either in Israel or America. Okay. Anyway, thanks so much for your time, Israel. Be sure to stop back by tomorrow when we do it all over again. Of course, again a big shout out to the 54 people who watched this video yesterday. Again, like I said, I really like to get 54 likes along with those 54 views. Okay, and of course, subscribe to the channel, share the channel on Facebook and Twitter, and emails and text messages. Thanks so much, Israel. We will catch you tomorrow with an updated report.